Scattered across this great country are automotive treasures, collector cars owned by top enthusiasts, rare gems of rich pedigree. We invite them all to come to Autogeek's garage and show off their proudest vehicles, while we get to ask, what's in Autogeek's garage?
Welcome to another edition of What's in Autogeek's Garage. I'm your host, Mike Phillips, and today I've got a very special guest. His name is Ted Jones. Come on in, Ted.
Hey, Mike, how you doing?
Great. Now, aren't you in the Drag Racing Hall of Fame?
Yes, I am. They put me in there because I owned the International Hot Rod Association at one time, better known as IHRA. I worked for Larry Carrier for many years running the organization. I ended up owning it and did a lot of different things that they felt like I should be in the Hall of Fame, so there I was.
There you go. Hey, but I've seen you on TV.
Well, after I sold the IHRA, I formed Masters Entertainment Group, a television production company with my partner Butch McCall, and we did drag racing for the IHRA, ironically enough. We also started a show called Inside Drag Racing that I hosted for many, many years, and then I hosted the Mother's Car Show series, Low Car Show. We did oval track racing. We did tractor pulls, you name it, we've done it, and if it has a car in it. Yeah. I'm a car lover. Yeah. So I'm glad to be on your show.
Yeah, well, this is a perfect match.
Yes. What do we have here?
We got a 1950 Buick Special. What do you think?
I like it. I'm a guy of the 50s, okay? Yeah. I love doo-wop music and 50s cars. Yep. So I love this. Let's find out from the owner. I know it's got a straight 8 in it, but let's find out some more from him.
He just happens to be here. Ed, come on in. This is Ed Thompson.
Ed, how you doing? Ted Jones?
Right.
Ed, nice to meet you.
Hey, Tom.
Glad to have you on the show.
Yeah.
Well, let's find out a little bit more about your car. It's a straight 8. How big?
It's straight 8, 328.
Oh, wow. No kidding. That's pretty big engine for back in 1950.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And is it Dynaflow or?
No, it's a stick.
Okay. 3 in a tree.
3 on the tree.
I had a car like that one time.
Yeah. That's the way they did it back
come
then.
from factory like that.
Yeah, well, that's kind of rare. The Dynaflow was starting to get popular back then. We called them slush boxes.
Yeah.
All right. I like the original mohair interior on this.
Yeah.
That is pretty.
Yeah, that was really neat. Yeah. Had a great big back seat. They had a lot of room back then, didn't they?
Yeah. A lot of room.
Now, I know this was a factory option, but it looks like maybe you added it.
I did.
But you could get them that way, couldn't you?
Yeah.
As an option. And they had that center radio antenna that was kind of cool.
Yeah, it's a nice touch to it, coming right out the middle there.
You add the mirror?
I add the mirrors.
Okay, so you got to personalize it, make it yours.
Right.
Is this the original color?
No, it's not.
Okay, what was it?
It was green.
Good move. You did the right thing. Green is for grass, trees, and money, not cars, okay? So what color is this called?
It's candy apple red.
All right. Oh, I like it. And the wide whites, that's the way it was in the 50s, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Plus all the chrome trim sets it off.
Yeah, it really does. Mike, what can we do for this car today?
Well, one of the things I noticed, first thing, when Ed pulled this in, he takes meticulous care of it. I mean, it really doesn't need a lot of work. It really looks good. You've done a great job. But one of the things I want to show today is a brand new product by Meguiar's called Ultimate Wash and Wax Anywhere. And what's cool about this product is a lot of times if you want to clean up your car, you know, you got to drag out the hose, the bucket, make a big mess. Here's something that'll let you clean your car without the hose. And the cool thing is it's fast, convenient, and safe. And there's a couple other cool things about it too. One, if it's freezing outside, you know, the hose is going to be frozen. You're not going to be able to wash your car in the middle of winter. Or if you live in a condominium apartment, you might not have access to running water. So here's a way to wash your car, get it clean, and actually leave behind a wax coating at the same time. And it's really easy to use. Let me just demonstrate here. You just want to spray it onto the paint. This is a high lubricity formula. What that's going to enable you to do is actually wipe this down and leave a scratch-free finish. Take a clean microfiber towel and just take and kind of spread this around. I'm going to flip this over to the dry side and just polish this off to a nice, bright
you can see it polishing.
Shine.
Yep.
Look at
Yeah,
that.
you can see the wax.
Yeah. And just by doing this periodically, you can keep your car clean and avoid the hassle of a normal type of car wash.
You got to do the other half.
I'll do the whole car for him. I love this car. I love the portholes right here. This is a great touch.
The unique thing about the 1950 Buick was that grill.
Yeah.
I mean, people would kill for that grill because they like to put them in street rods because it went down over the front bumper. It's the only year they did that, right?
Right. Just the only year.
So that's why this makes this one of the rarest collector cars of the 50s.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it certainly catches my eye, and I'm glad to have it here on the show.
Right.
What's in Autogeek's Garage is being brought to you by Meguiar's. Meguiar's car care products since 1901. By Lake Country, pioneering manufacturers of buffing and polishing products sold worldwide. And by Menzerna, the world's finest polishing materials.
What do the following award-winning car designers and builders have in common? Chip Foose, Brian Fuller, Alan Johnson, Justin Padfield, Mark Stilo, Steve Stroke, Denny Terzic, Troy Trepanier. They all depend on ARP fasteners. Leading car builders depend on ARP fasteners, and so should you. ARP, the world leader in fastener technology.
The best looking cars on the road deserve only the best when it comes to car care. Pinnacle Natural Brilliance.
Pinnacle Sovereign Paste Wax is all natural. It uses ivory carnauba wax to create a sizzling shine.
Pinnacle literally has a product for every square inch of your car. For more information about the entire line of Pinnacle products and for some valuable tips and techniques, check out pinnaclewax.com or autogeek.net.
Man, this really feels slick. They've done a nice job keeping this paint up. Hey, Ted, we're back on. We're back on. Hey, welcome back to What's in Autogeek's Garage. I'm your host, Mike Phillips, and Ted Jones over here with me, sitting in the console in front of the steering wheel here.
I'm 16 years old again, Mike. I'm telling you, I had a 442, a 66. This is a 67 model, only this one's optioned out. Mine didn't have this stuff because it took away from horsepower.
Okay.
We didn't want that. He has air conditioning, he has power windows, he has remote control mirror, he has the remote trunk lid release on this, okay? The 442 Oldsmobile actually came out with it in 1964 with only a 330 cubic inch engine. Did you know that? Little bitty one in 64. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Trying to compete with the GTO, which was the first big muscle car, okay, with the 389. But in 66, 67, they went to 400 cubic inches, 350 horsepower with a quadrajet 4-barrel carburetor. If you ever see a quadrajet, okay, the primary barrels are real small like this, the butterflies, and those back ones are huge back there and back. And when you kick it down and those back ones open, you can hear it. It makes this real throaty roar.
Oh, I know the sound.
Okay. This has, in addition to some of the options, it also has AM, FM radio. And remember, back in 67, FM wasn't cool. It was elevator music. So, but you ordered that if you wanted one really optioned out. This would have had a window sticker probably, I don't know, $4,000 or more, wouldn't you guess, back then?
Oh, probably close, yeah.
Of course, he wouldn't sell it for that now, would you, Bob?
No, not at all.
This car's worth a lot of money. Where did you get this car?
Actually, I bought it from the restorer. I had one 10 years ago, just like this.
Oh, yeah.
And I sold it. And I broke my heart when I saw it going away. So I looked and I called the restorer. He had one in the back lot. And it was a mess. So he did a frame off on it. Took him 3 years to do.
Wow, no kidding.
And I've had it 4 years now. I got it in 2008.
So it's not for sale?
No. My grandson has it marked, so.
So what can you do for this car?
Well, you know, I already felt the paint. I looked at it. It's flawless. Whatever you're doing, Bob, you just keep on doing it because, man, this has got a show car finish. But what I'd like to do is take a look at the top and just see how it's looking. Okay. Can we put the top up?
Hey, not me. I'm going to let Bob do it. It's his car.
Okay.
I don't want to get out of this. Actually, if he puts the top up, I'd love to drive it. You don't want to make that mistake.
No, that's no problem. You can drive it.
It's got the original red line tires, too, and these custom wheels were called super stock wheels.
Oh. They look sporty.
Yeah, they're really sharp. They're kind of like the Chevy Rally wheels, but with an Oldsmobile, they were called a super stock wheel.
Look at this.
That top is beautiful.
Yeah, that's a very nice. That's the triple color, the yellow with the yellow.
That's right. It really finishes it off.
It does.
So you're talking about this isinglass back here.
Well, that's what I wanted to take a look at. You know, everything else on this car is perfect, and the back window on this is a flexible plastic, and with the top going up and down, you're seeing a lot of wear and tear, just being on the road, exposed to the outdoor. It's in nice shape now, but you also got to maintain it just like the paint that you're taking care of, okay? And what we have over here is the leader in the industry for convertible tops is a company called Ragtop, and they're actually endorsed by a company called Hartz. Now, chances are really good, Hartz actually made the top for this car. They make about 90% of all convertible tops. So if you got an endorsement by Hartz, you're using the right product. But this is a cleaner, and obviously we don't need to use the cleaner on the top. They also make a protectant for a vinyl top, which is what you have. If you have a canvas top, they have a canvas fabric protectant. This restores that waterproofing to keep water from getting into it, to prevent mold and mildew, things like that. But when it comes to the plastic itself, you need something to clean it and then something to protect it. And they got something for both of those. This is the Ragtop Convertible Top Cleaner, and it's real easy to use. You just shake it up, mist it on, and then it comes in a kit. It comes with a little sponge applicator. You just take and just gently rub that across, work it in. It also comes with a nice, soft, plush microfiber towel. Take and wipe that off. That cleans the surface and prepares it for the protectant. Now the protectant is going to protect it from UV rays, and it contains the most costly UV protectant there is available. It's called Seba Tunivan. Kind of a strange name, but I know the owner of this company himself, and he's told me himself this is the most costly part of any of his products, is that one UV inhibitor. So you just put some on the included microfiber applicator pad, and this is real soft and gentle, and then you just come down here and just gently apply that. What this is going to do is leave behind a protective coating and also turn the surface anti-static. Another thing that's really nice about the Ragtop products is they contain no silicone.
I know one of the biggest mistakes people make with an isinglass like that is they try and use Windex on it, which is a no-no because it has ammonia, right, Mike?
Come over here and check that out, Bob. What do you think?
Really, you can see a difference.
You can see a difference where it's clear here, and I thought it looked pretty good before we started, and you could day and night difference, huh?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Hey, well, come on back. We'll have another cool car we're going to check out. I'll do the other side for you.
Okay.
Matt Steele here for Diamondite. You know, over time, contaminants are going to build up on your vehicle's glass, impairing your visibility. Diamondite is specifically designed to restore optical clarity in 3 simple steps. The foaming cleaner cleans the glass. The kaolin spray clay actually removes the water spots and the contaminants and makes it crystal clear. Then the shield goes on and seals the deal. If you'd like to purchase the Diamondite glass cleaning and protection system, visit Autogeek.net or other authorized dealers.
Whether you're an automotive enthusiast, professional detailer, or body shop technician, the secret to the perfect shine is machine polishing with Lake Country pads. The key to a flawless show car finish is matching the right pad to the job, and Lake Country has a pad for every detailing project. Lake Country is the industry leader in product development with over 60 years of hands-on detailing experience. When you're ready to machine polish, buy the best Lake Country pads. Mike Phillips here. I've been buffing out cars all my life and teaching classes on machine polishing paint since 1988. And out of all the polishes I've ever used, I've never found anything that outperforms Menzerna polishes for a true show car finish. Made in Germany since 1888, Menzerna offers a complete line of compounds, medium cut, fine cut, and ultra fine cut polishes to create a high gloss finish just like you see here. Check out MenzernaUSA.com. Flex power tools are German engineered specifically for polishing paint. The Flex 3401 is a forced rotation dual action polisher that won't inflict swirls into the paint because the pad rotates and oscillates at the same time. The Flex PE14 rotary buffer weighs only 5 pounds but has all the power of a full-size rotary buffer. Its compact size and lightweight reduces fatigue and makes it perfect for all your machine polishing projects. Visit FlexNorthAmerica.com.
It's time now for Off the Shelf. Quick tips on detailing your car with Mike Phillips. And Brought to you by Meguiar's Car Care Products.
Here's a quick and easy way to restore that just wax look for date night. And that's with Meguiar's Gold Class Premium Spray Wax. This is a high content carnauba spray on wax that you just mist on. Take a clean microfiber towel, spread it around, then turn to the dry side and buff off to a high shine. And now we're ready to go cruising. That's Meguiar's Gold Class Premium Spray Wax.
This is real unusual, Mike, because this is called a shaker hood. The reason it's a shaker hood is this hood scoop is attached to the engine, okay? And when he revs the engine, the torque of it makes this kind of shake. Kind of a rare thing.
Shake them back and forth?
Yeah.
Looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome back to What's in Autogeek's Garage. We got a 1970 Ford Torino here. It's 42 years old, unrestored. This is a survivor car.
Well, this is a GT. And when you see the shaker hood, it tells you that there's one of two things under there. A 351 Ford engine or a 429.
Wow.
But the 429 was really bad. The 351, it wasn't any slouch. Could you raise the hood, sure, Brad, and show us this? This is Brad Leary, folks, who owns this car right here and is working on it. He's in the process of restoring it. Right now he's just driving it and really enjoying the car. It's a very rare green color. What was this green called, Brad?
Grabber green.
Yeah, grabber green. Okay, take a look. And I can see right now it's a 351. Is this Cleveland head?
Cleveland head.
Yeah, not the Windsor head. Now go ahead and put the hood down if you would. See how this is attached right on the air cleaner right there? Yep. Yeah. The reason the Cleveland head is good, drag racing actually changed their rules. A guy by the name of Jack Roush, you've heard of him, right?
Oh, yeah.
And Bob Glidden took the Cleveland head and made it go so fast in pro stock that they had to come up with special rules on just the Cleveland head for Ford. And they finally kept putting more and more weight on it until he just had to quit running it. I think that's why he quit drag racing and went to NASCAR.
Man, there's just nothing you don't know about these old cars, Ted.
I love anything that's a muscle car, and this was a muscle car.
Yeah.
I got a question for you, Mr. Detail Artist. Have you got anything for this?
Well, and this car actually kind of poses a unique set of circumstances because Brad doesn't want to restore it. He wants to keep it all original, but at the same time, you want it to look presentable and clean when you're driving around having a good time.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, well, my friend Dr. David Gadusi, who owns Optimum Polymer Technologies, he's got a couple cool products. Let me just share them with you. This first one is called Optimum Opti Clean. Now, this is kind of like a mist and wipe spray detailer, only the cool thing is you can use it on any surface, inside the car, outside the car. And anytime you're working on a matte surface, and that's kind of the rage right now, you get cars that have matte finishes all over them, is you don't want to affect the finish in a way to make it glossy. You also don't want to put anything on here that would turn it white, like a lot of people put wax on there by accident, and then they got a big mess, and it's pretty hard to undo the damage. So this is a product you can just mist on. This will enable you to remove any light dust, dirt, fingerprints, and smudges like you're putting on over there.
Putting on it now, yeah.
Then just come back and wipe it off. But now what I want you to do is watch this matte finish. Is it changing colors?
No.
No, that's the point. It's
what you want.
It's not changing. It's not making it glossy. It's not making it deeper. All it's doing is cleaning it. And if the words that we use for this is it's giving it a rich, dark sheen, okay? And that's what you want out of a matte black finish.
Okay, now while you're doing this side of it, this car is very rare, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Why?
This car, they only made 282 Grabber Green GTs, and this was the only one they produced with the shaker hood.
Wow, no kidding. Boy, that is rare. So you don't want to change the color.
Oh, so that's what when I first bought the car, I says I didn't really care for the color, but once we did the history and found out that it was a 101 car with a shaker hood and Grabber Green, and you know, it's definitely going to stay Grabber Green.
Yeah, no kidding. So you could paint it back Grabber Green when you restore it.
Right.
It's a bright green. It's really not a bad color.
When it's new and fresh, it really isn't bad. It kind of will grow on you.
All right. Have you got anything else you can do for us on this?
Well, if he wants to keep this original but protect this paint from the Florida sun, this is another product by Optimum Polymer Technologies. It's a spray-on car wax, and I know a lot of people think a spray-on wax is just kind of like a spray detailer. This is the real deal. When you put this on, you're really putting some protection down. And this is going to protect it from the UV rays, okay?
And we have those here in Florida.
Oh, we do. But this is, again, it's just a product you could just mist on, and you just basically buff it to a high shine. There's no, you don't need to let it dry or anything like that. So it's really easy to use, but it's got maximum UV protection, and that's what you want to protect this original antique paint.
Okay, boy, really interesting car. Thank you for sharing it with us.
All right, thank you.
What's in Autogeek's Garage is being brought to you by Flex, the original, by Diamondite, the ultimate glass and plastic care systems, and by Metrovac, deliberately made better in the USA.
For a lot of us, the automobile is the second biggest investment that we make. Now, one of the best ways to protect this investment is with the entire line of Wolfgang car care products.
Wolfgang Fusion uses German-engineered super polymers blended with ivory carnauba wax for long-lasting protection with a three-dimensional crystal-like shine.
For more information about the entire line of Wolfgang car care products and time-saving tips and techniques, check out wolfgangcarcare.com or autogeek.net.
Amazing results, even in full sun. Now go have fun.
Cyclo polishers are risk-free, even for first-time users. With their dual, counter-rotating, and oscillating buffing heads, you cannot burn the paint or instill swirls. Cyclo polishers are the easiest polisher to control, even with one hand. They are vibration-free and lightweight. No other tool even comes close. Plus, they're versatile. You can polish paint, scrub carpets, and even leather seats. Cyclo polishers offer legendary durability. Check out cyclotoolmakers.com.
Well, what do you think about this 1948 Cadillac Convertible?
I think it should be red.
Yeah, it's very red, that's for sure. Hey, welcome back to What's in Autogeek's Garage.
Well, we've got a nice example here, okay? And this is Blinky, the car owner, on this 1948 Cadillac Convertible, which I really like. Did you redo the interior?
Yes.
Boy, you did a really nice job. Now, is that supposed to resemble the actual stock interior just as it was? Okay. Was the car red originally?
No, it was black.
It was when you bought it?
Yes.
Okay. Why'd you change it to red?
I didn't like the black.
I didn't say resale red.
Not only that, it was all alligator.
It was messed up?
Yes.
Okay. Now, this has a flathead V8 engine. It run pretty well.
That's pretty good.
Gets you down the road.
Yes.
Automatic. Your favorite car?
Well, I got 2 or 3. I got several cars, but this is my favorite.
Okay, you like old cars?
Yeah.
This is a loaded up Cadillac. I mean, clear back in 48, they had power windows.
Yes.
That's incredible. That's really neat when there's still flathead technology.
Right.
And you got an AM radio in there.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And the speedometer says 110 mile an hour. There's no way.
That's where it was when I broke it.
Oh, you broke it?
No.
Blinky, I'm telling you, I don't know. And an automatic transmission.
Yes.
Right. Is this a tilt wheel?
No.
Okay, what is that?
That's just
Oh, the turn signals.
Turn signals.
Okay, I see. Look like a tilt wheel thing. Okay, and to start it, something different. You actually have a starter button.
Yes.
Don't you? You turn the ignition on and then hit the button.
Yes.
1948 technology. But these cars are a lot heavier and built a lot better than they were back then, huh?
Imagine so.
Okay. I got a funny feeling if I said Semper Fi to you, you'd know what that meant.
I would.
I see his Marine Corps hat up here, folks. You were in the service?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you
for serving this country, sir.
You bet.
Okay. Mike, what have you been looking at back there?
Well, you know, while you're up there looking at the beautiful dash and the rest of this Cadillac, I came back here and started looking at the paint. We got some oxidation back here. So this is a very beautiful car, but how about if I show you how to clear up this paint and make it look like a true show car?
Okay, that'd be great.
To do this, I'm going to be using some pads from Lake Country Manufacturing. They make all different kinds of foam pads. The pads I'm going to be using today are called CCS. Now what that means is collapsed cell structure. If you look at the face of this pad, there's these little dimples here. And what these do is they're the cell structure there is collapsed, so product can't actually seep past it, so it keeps it on the surface of the pad, and that's where you want it, so it's working against the paint. Now, there's all different types of pads. There's cutting pads, there's polishing pads, there's finishing pads, and waxing pads. And to remove the oxidation here, what I'm going to start out using is what's called a foam cutting pad with a compound. Then I'm going to switch over to a softer pad, a finishing pad, and polish this out to a high gloss. Let me show you how that's done. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit of compound right on the face of this pad.
No, he won't mess it up, I'm sure.
And just a good safety tip here is always put the cord over your shoulder so you don't drag it against the paint. I'm going to buff this out real quick, then I'm going to switch over to the other pad and show you what that looks like. One of the biggest tricks to using this is to move this polisher slowly. Then of course, don't lift the pad off till it stops rotating.
Thank you. You would have smeared me good.
I would have covered that black shirt with little white dots.
Yes.
Okay, now you never let a compound dry, so I'm going to wipe that off. And wow, see, the oxidation's gone. It's already looking better, but you know what? We can make it look even better by going to a less aggressive product and a less aggressive pad. So this is a polishing pad right here. It's very, very soft. Now I'm going to switch over, instead of using a compound, I'm going to use a polish. This is a Blackfire product. Super high quality, perfect for a show car like this. Again, cord over shoulder. See the product on the face of the pad. I'm going to bump the speed down just a little bit. Again, let that stop spinning before I lift it off the surface.
And all those pads made by the same company?
Yeah, Lake Country Manufacturing. They make a lot of different pads. Wool pads, foam pads. They even got a thing called a purple foamed wool pad, which is a very unique pad.
I can get those from Autogeek.net.
That's right.
How did I guess?
Now we're going to wipe this off, and I'm going to pull the tape off here. I want you to check out these results.
Pretty impressive, Blinky. Can you see the line?
Over here, check that out.
Oh, yeah.
See the difference?
Yeah.
Now we turn the surface completely clear, and the secret here is just matching the right pad to the process you want to do.
Okay, now you know what? This was the start of the fin era. See, 1948. See the fin starting? They got taller as we got into the 50s.
That's right. I've owned a 59 and a 60, so I know all about the fins. Well, that's all for this week. Come on back next week. I'll have a new special guest. We'll check out some more cool cars. Looks pretty good, huh?
I like it. You gonna do the whole car?
I'll do the whole car. I love old Cadillacs.
All products featured on today's program are available from Autogeek.net.